So this is our project on machine learning using Python. This project is a house price prediction project. Our project predicts the price of a house according to its given features. So in this project, first we import pandas and NumPy. Then we store the housing data in housing, and to check the data, we use housing.head, and then we get the top five rows and all the columns. So here we can see according to all these features, the price of a house will be determined. Then here we have used housing.info to check the number of entries in the data. We do this to check whether there are any missing data or not. As we can see here, there are 506 datas for each column. Except RM, there are 501 datas. So we have to take care of that, and we have done that at a later stage of this project. Then we have used housing.describe to have a quick glance at the characteristics of the data. Now we split the training and testing data in the ratio 80 is to 20. So the rows in train set is 404 and the number of rows in test set is 102. Then we can see in the data that the more than 75% of the value of CHAS is 0. So to equally distribute this data, we have used stratified shuffle split so that it is distributed equally among the train data and the test data. Finding correlations. Next, we look for correlations. For this, we have made a correlation matrix using housing.core. A positive correlation means value of one feature increases with increase in the value of the other feature. And negative correlation means value of one feature decreases with increase in the value of the other. So this correlation matrix tells us that here MEDV is the cost. So the value of the correlation of MEDV with MEDV is 1. That means with increase of MEDV there is equal increase of MEDV, and accordingly with increase of RM there is high increase of MEDV, and with the decrease of LSTAT there is a high increase of MEDV. So positive correlation here means that the data are uh, proportionally related, and negative correlation means the data is uh, inversely proportional. Then we check for outliers. Outliers, as we can see, we use housing.plot to check the outliers, and as we can see, these are the outliers here. We can remove these outliers to get a more precise data set to train our model. We have not removed the outliers here, but we can further improve our dataset using by removing the outliers. Then we create a pipeline, and as we have said, there were datas in RM that were missing. To take care of that, we have used the simple imputer of sklearn, and we have replaced the missing data with the median of the data set, so that there are no problems while processing the data. Then we stored the transformed data in housing underscore num underscore tr. And as we can see in the training data, there are 404 rows and 13 columns. Selecting the model. For selecting the model, we have selected the model random forest regressor as our machine learning model. And to check the predictions, we have first taken some data in some data and then predicted those datas as well. So we can see that correlating them, we can see that they are not much different: 22.5255 and 21.9, 25.358, 24.5, and so on respectively. Evaluating the model, we check the how accurate our model is. To do that, we find the root mean square error on the train data, and we see that the RMSE is 1.19, which is pretty low value for a small data set like the one we have taken. So it means that the predictions are pretty much accurate. Then we test the model on the test data, and by testing the data, we have seen the final RMSE on the test data set is 2.99, which is again very small, which means our predictions are quite accurate. Now we save the model as model.joblib, and the model gets saved as model.joblib. And next we can use the saved model to predict the price of any house by entering the values of its feature. So we have entered the values of its 13 features accordingly, and then when we predict the price, we get 26.11. Here the prices are in $1,000, so the actual price will be $26.11 thousand. The dataset we have used for this is the Boston housing data set, which is really quite famous for the machine learning project.